What's up, bitches? I'm McStud with a wiener shirt. I'm gonna jerk till I squirt.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me make a mess.
Oof. All over your face. That's
fucked
straight up there.
I've never been the unfortunate recipient of a self-squirt to the face.
Oh.
Never gave myself
You
a
should
facial.
try it.
That's gross. You guys can hear. It is highly windy here tonight. It rained all fucking day. We had to drive everywhere around fucking Indianapolis today. Rain, fucking rain, dropping you off everywhere you go, pick you up, we get home, it stops raining. And the wind starts blowing. I'm like, really? I had to drive this shit all day? Fuck.
But you did drop me off, so I didn't have to walk in the rain.
That's right. Happy Malt Liquor Saturday.
Ew, that hurts my head.
I hurt your head?
Yeah.
You probably hurt your own head.
Right. Shut up already.
Anyways, it's been an exciting Saturday. So, fun story. Not so fun.
Oof.
Was it 2 weeks ago I drove around everywhere?
Yeah.
So, 2 weeks ago, her daughter's phone has some kind of display issue. It's not the screen. It's nothing anyone did. It's got some lines going through it. It looks fucking fucked up.
She can still use it.
So, it's like, take it to the Sprint store. Always a simple fix. Haven't been to the Sprint store for repair in quite a long time. So, I drive all the way to the Sprint store on 96th Street. About 20 minutes away, 20-some minutes. They no longer do repairs there. After I sat and waited for several minutes until someone got our names or whatever.
Wasn't that an hour, or was the other place an hour? Because one place you had to wait like an hour.
That was the other place.
So you had 4 people or so in front of you.
So I was like, I need a repair. I was like, oh, we don't do repairs here anymore. I'm like, oh, so he gives me this paper. There's 3 locations in Indianapolis. None of them are really convenient. The closest one was close to where we work on East Washington. So I was like, I look up the store, make sure it's okay. I was like, they don't do it there. Actually, I had to drive to Greenfield. We paying for a laptop from Rent-A-Center. And laptops, the charger thing came out and like melted into the fucking side. So I was trying to get that fixed. What's supposed to be fixed. Went to Greenfield, stopped at fucking Home Depot. From Greenfield, I drive all the way to 96th Street. Find out it can't get fixed. So I text her, I was like, might as well just drive over Washington Street. I'm not doing anything right now anyway. And that's early. It's like I got all day to figure this out, to get it done today. So I go to the East Washington Street store.
And how long did that take you to get there? So you probably drove 45 minutes from Greenfield to 96th Street.
It wasn't 45 minutes, but it was
probably close.
It was a nice little drive.
40 minutes.
And from 96th Street to East Washington was a nice little drive. So I get there, and they have like actual sign-in kiosks I don't know anything about. So I'm saying like, oh, do you have an appointment? I'm like, no. I'm like, oh, you can sign in at the kiosk. I'm like, okay. So I sign at the kiosk, and you can put your number in to see where you're at in the queue. So I keep doing that. I waited there forever. Finally get it. I tell them what's going on. They take it back to this little woman behind a window. Come back, like I think it's a graphics thing. They're like, well, where'd you get your phone? I was like, I got it from a Sprint store in Anderson. So they're like, trying to, like, we see you have Apple Care. Like, they can see it in the system. Which I didn't know we had either, but I guess comes now with Sprint's total complete protection insurance shit. I was like, okay, but they needed a receipt, and they could not pull up the receipt because we purchased from a third-party Sprint store, not a corporate Sprint store, which blows my fucking mind. But anyways, it's like, we'll just take it to the Apple store. Like, where's the Apple store? Keystone at the Crossing. Like, wait a minute. Hold the fuck. Okay. So we're like, we'll just do this next weekend. And we actually didn't get to do it next weekend, did we?
We didn't get to do it last weekend because I had to work in the middle of the day.
We do it this weekend. After I've already been to the Sprint store, they're like, they should be able to replace it, no big deal. So we decided what we were going to do. So she called Apple support again, because you can't just call the Apple store and talk to someone. They got to give you to an Apple support rep.
Right. Which
is fucking crazy. You got to be on hold forever, and you were on the phone for another hour again today.
Yeah.
After we drive to Best Buy in Castleton. Like, we sat there, 20-some minutes probably. Like, hey, we'll have it done in like 45 minutes. So we go to eat. right down the street. And we come back. It's done. They open it up and the display is red from water. And Apple told them not to fix it. And they basically referred us to a mom and pop store. We have Apple Care. When does Apple refer anyone to a fucking mom and pop store? Because that voids your fucking warranty. Makes no fucking sense. So, malt liquor. We're like, we took the time, we had made an appointment, drove all this way to basically tell them nothing else. So we were like trying to figure this out because the iPhone XR is supposed to be, water resistant. There's commercials, people taking it in the pool and shit, jumping in off the diving board with their fucking selfie stick.
Waterproof. It's water resistant, which means it can be, what was it, up
submerged
to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes.
And this thing's never been submerged in any water.
It's never been in water.
It might have some rain on it. Maybe something got on it, wiped it off real fast. Nothing has substantial water damage. There's nothing that's happened to this phone. But Apple told them not to fix it. And I'm like, is this even an Apple fucking authorized place? Like, what the fuck? So she calls, and we're going back and forth. I gotta take screenshots of my bill, my fucking Sprint app, saying that it's the only phone on the plan. Like, we got 4 phones on our plan, and even our phones don't have Apple Care because we got our insurance before they started including it in with it. So her daughter's does. So I'm like taking screenshots.
Because they're trying to tell me this whole time that I don't fucking have Apple Care.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like arguing with these idiots. I'm like, she didn't speak very good English. But I'm arguing with her because I'm like, it's on my fucking bill. Like, I have Apple Care. And you have limited warranty.
And the thing is, I contacted both Apple and I contacted Sprint outside of the Sprint store that told me I had Apple Care.
Right.
And I went to double check with Sprint. I have Apple Care. Double checked with Apple. I have Apple Care. You gotta give them the IMEI device number, like you got Apple Care. I'm like, okay, so it's there. It's there. What's the fucking issue? Apparently, there's some fucking conflict of fucking communication between Apple and Sprint. Like, this never used to be hard. You just take it to a Sprint store, they fucking fix it. Or they send it off, they send you a new one. Or, they send you a new one, you bring your old one in, back after the new one's in. You know what I mean? It was never this fucking big of a deal. We've driven all over the fucking goddamn country of Indiana. At this point. I know, I call it a country because it feels like we've driven all over the country for this shit. So, finally get someone that tells us. What do you tell you? Actually, I can't remember. We made another appointment with the actual Apple store.
With the actual Apple store.
At Keystone at the Crossing. So we have to drive there tomorrow to be there by 2:10 for our appointment. So
I made sure that, the phone was fucking going to get fixed tomorrow. And then he eventually said that he overrode he made an exception, and that's what he said, to our Apple Care because they can't prove that we actually have Apple Care until the insurance something gets back with them. So they made an exception, and they're going to give her a new phone tomorrow. And when I was waiting on hold for an hour and 10 minutes, he called the store that I was going to explain everything because I voiced my opinion highly of what I
Not to mention, we sat in the parking lot of Walmart while we were doing this. We're about to go to Walmart.
An hour, yeah.
With 2 kids in the back. There's, kids love sitting in the car. Especially when you're not driving.
Well, I argued with him first. I was like, how the fuck can a water-resistant phone have water damage?
Yeah, and I don't know if anyone of you guys saw when the iPhone came out, the newer ones, the guys are taking their shit off the fucking diving boards, going underwater. Like, oh, you can be underwater with it. Apparently you can't. Because this motherfucker can't even take whatever might have got, a little bit that got spilled in it.
I went around
my
with
phone,
him.
the phone I'm videoing this on is supposed to be water resistant. Like, this was the first phone where, like, it showed people taking videos underwater with Apple. I'm like, oh, cool. So I dropped it in the snow. How many times I dropped that bitch in the snow? It got wet. I gotta wipe it off.
Dropped it in a rain puddle too.
Rain puddle. I've wiped it off. I've cleaned it off. It's worked perfectly. I got a case on it and everything. I don't have one of those life-proof, waterproof cases. I got an OtterBox. But I've never had a single fucking problem. The water's gotten the fucking speaker up there by the camera. And everything else. Like, there's never been a fucking issue. And I was like, the newer ones have to be much better. You think they improve upon. God, it's so windy. But you think they'd improve upon it. But apparently it doesn't work that way. Then they try to tell you. And even that guy's like, I'm glad you didn't take it to a mom and pop store because that was...
Yeah, it was like, you did the right thing by calling us. I was like, yeah, because if I would have took it to a mom and pop store...
The warranty's voided.
Yeah, because somebody else besides Apple has worked on this product. So it's going to void my warranty, which I pay for. Every month it's $15, which $15 isn't a lot of money, but over the lifetime of this Apple thing, it will add up.
And people are like, well, iPhones are fucking expensive. You're right. However, I've been a Sprint customer since like 2002, and they got to deal with Sprint, so like we get really good deals. Like we ain't got to fucking buy the phone outright. You know, our plan goes along with our cost, so it works out really well. Like we get really good, like
but
financially, it works really well.
But my phone bill a month, which is what I told these people today, I said, look, I got 4 phones through y'all, and I pay $354 a month.
Yeah.
And if you can't help me fix the issue that I'm having, then I'm going to have to take everybody in my family somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's when she got somebody else on the phone.
But, I mean, it's one of those things, like, Sprint's been really good to me throughout the years. Never had a problem with Sprint. I mean, I've been in some areas where Sprint, the signal sucks. Mm-hmm. But they've improved their signal vastly.
Yeah.
Since I was originally a customer. And around here, it's never a problem.
No.
And we have unlimited data. And somehow, your kids got like international fucking shit on their fucking phones.
I think that might be something new too.
That might be something new too. I'm like, that might be why your son didn't have roaming when he was off the coast of Florida.
He did.
Last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was like Sprint global roaming. Like, oh, well, that didn't. Why the fuck would we have that?
We didn't request that.
You used to have to pay an extra like $13, I think, for international or global bullshit. And I was like, well, I'll never need that. I ain't going nowhere out of the fucking country.
Right.
Anywhere. But yeah, that's been our experience with today. Our experience today. Mm. Yeah.
But we did get some really good deals at Kohl's.
Yes.
And I did get my pasta.
Yeah, we got some Olive Garden. And you got some good pasta.
Mm-hmm.
I got some good pasta. Kids got some shit they needed, which is good. We get some really stellar deals.
Yeah.
So it worked out, but we got to wake up again tomorrow, drive all the way to Keystone at the Crossing. Thankfully, it won't be raining tomorrow.
I might just sleep in.
Oh yeah.
I might just send you.
Okay.
No, I definitely will not send you, because if they tell you cannot fix that, I am going to flip the fuck out, and they will fix that bitch or give me a new phone before I leave that place, or I will tell them right where to shove it.
That's why I love Miss Mixed
And
Up.
you will not. So.
We were actually talking about this the other day. About restaurants. You're like, I'm afraid to show my ass to get my shit. And I was like, I'm sorry, anyone's watched the movie Waiting. Even before that, I'm cool with my food. Unless it's just something really crazy, outlandish. I don't need to sit back. I don't need armpit hairs in my fucking burger. I don't need no fucking pubes in my pasta. I don't need you to take my fucking steak and rub it across your crotch. Don't put my French toast in your ass crack. I don't like French toast.
But we pay.
You're absolutely right.
For food, and I be damn if I'm going to let you sit there and eat it wrong.
The problem is we don't know what happens to it when it goes big. They could be like, oh, fuck.
Well?
Assholes. Here's some fermented cheese.
Oof.
On top of your fucking sandwich.
I'm pretty sure we would probably notice some crazy shit.
I don't know if my microphone's picking it up, but it's crazy windy. Do you feel any air?
No, I really don't.
That's good. We got an older house that's built in like the 50s, and the original windows are still on it. Nice little place, cozy. About to seal the windows sometime in the next week or so, but it's actually holding up pretty well.
Yeah, well, it is
which
in
is good.
Here anyways.
Yeah.
Not the
I mean,
so much.
landlord could definitely update the windows. Not gonna lie. There's some old ass
Tell him
fucking
that.
wooden windows.
I will. I have no issues telling him that.
Oh, I know you have no issues with anything. So yeah. Anyways, football's tomorrow. We got some big games. Miss McSud finally put her picks in tonight. We kind of actually we agreed on all games.
Did we?
We agreed on all games. Just different points for each game. Cause I wasn't gonna,
That might be
that's
good.
your picks. I think I'll
I
tell
don't
you.
listen to you anyways.
I know, but I tell you who like you're like I'm gonna do this. Like, well, that's who I picked, but I'm not gonna influence who you pick because it's kind of competition. You know what I mean?
Well, that kind of sucks when we're together then.
What?
Because I like to be against you.
That's what I'm saying. We're competing,
Yeah, but we aren't if we pick the same teams.
but the points are different.
Okay.
So if those teams lose,
I hope I beat you this week.
I've been first place twice.
I'll be like, you know what? This bitch. I'll do a whole fucking video if I beat you. I'll be like,
I'm sure you will.
I will.
I rubbed it in for a while.
Yeah, for a whole week.
I didn't do it all week.
Well, it was about 5 days then.
Well, it was like 3. Malt liquor.
Freak.
So, off subject of football, UFC, Nate Diaz has been cleared, finally. Apparently the USADA was doing some changes and whatever, I don't know, but he's cleared, so the fight's still on, which is good. Because I don't know the man personally, but I always know he's been strictly against performance-enhancing drugs, and like anyone that follows the Diaz brothers, they are like crazy motherfuckers, really. But yeah, so that fight's still on.
When's that, anyways?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Next
At night?
Saturday at night, pay-per-view.
Eve.
Yeah, but we got a loaner laptop right now until ours is hopefully fixed. I didn't want to fucking go through the process of. We had some shit on there, like resumes and shit saved, and some schoolwork that I wanted to keep, and hopefully they can fix that. So that I ended up pulling up a UFC by the fire on my iPhone.
Yeah.
I had to download an app or whatever for a temporary, like a
Well, I paid for that thing.
3-day. What thing?
What do we pay for at the beginning of the year?
ESPN Plus.
Oh, that's not the same.
No, you can order the pay-per-views off ESPN Plus.
What's ESPN Plus? Why can't we?
Or no, we had the
games?
UFC app. That shows regional and other shit you don't see on TV.
We haven't even ever watched that. We paid like a crazy amount
Because
of money for that.
we can never stay caught up on our TV shows because we're so busy. I think we always have something to watch. I mean, we always have sit down like, let's watch some, this King of the Cage or whatever.
Hello. It's not malt liquor, but hey.
I found this shit at Meyer from this episode. It's soft as shit. She loves soft. She takes all my soft shirts. Not like I gotta buy this broad some soft shirts.
Ew.
No,
You like when I wear your shirts.
You love your
anyways.
soft shirts. You look good in my shirts, actually. You look really good. Titties poke out in them. Like, my titties don't poke out in my shirts.
Well, I fucking hope not. Otherwise, we might have some problems if we're gonna rub titties while fucking.
That might be hot.
No!
Like, we could duct tape our nipples together.
You're one twisted MF.
I am. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this would be a good night to sleep.
I want to stay up a little bit.
No, I mean, like, if like it's a weeknight and we're going to bed for work.
yeah.
That wind sounds awesome.
I'll just call up with you and go to sleep.
See, I'm a guy that loves storms. Like, right after we moved in, before we moved in here, there was a tornado like 10 minutes down the road from our old house. And we're like 10 minutes away from our old house in the opposite direction. And we had some tornado warnings and shit. So, we were like, there was some circular motion in the clouds in the front and the back of the house, and I'm just outside, like, just be ready just in case. And I'm like the guy from Twister. I like want to see the shit. When shit gets real, then I'll go inside. But I've never seen a tornado.
We don't want to see it.
I don't want. I like to see it from distance and then not damage anything. However, I love storms. I love thunderstorms. I like to sit outside and watch the fucking lightning streak across the sky.
Weirdo.
I am. Like, sometimes I wish I had like a big glass enclosed front porch. So when I get thunderstorms, I can sit out there and watch it. That shit's
I
awesome.
do want an enclosed front porch.
I want it all glass.
It can be all glass. Usually it's the bottom parts that are wood or whatever, and then the top part.
I want something
Like
real,
3/4 of
I
it.
want something real strong glass. The only problem is you gotta wash that shit. Especially
Yeah.
the top.
That would be
Oh, God.
your job, because I can't reach that shit.
I don't know. I mean, the outside of it.
Oh,
I mean, that probably costs some money to
it's your
have
job.
some. Oh, fuck. We ain't got that kind of shit, though. But it'd be cool. It was one of those things that you would like to have at some point. Like having like an outdoor like, I think it'd be cool to have like an underground tunnel system in the house. Like, this house would be cool because we got the big barn out there, which we can't use right now. But if we owned it, like an underground, you know, like in the wintertime, let's go down there.
To go to the barn.
Yeah, and then I want like a big glass enclosure during the winter in the middle of the yard with heat.
That'd be cool.
And air conditioning. So, like, if a snowstorm's going on, you just go out there and you can watch the snow fucking swirl
I
around.
haven't even started draining my pool either.
Man, I already know. I was thinking about that, like, right before this video, actually.
Like,
I was
it's gonna
thinking that.
fall over. And I'm not buying another one.
It's not gonna fall over. But
This wind is crazy out here.
well, it's
I'm
not
not sure
gonna
how much
fall.
I can withstand.
That thing's good for the wind. Like, it's been windier than that and some thunderstorms. Just need to get the water drained and then clean it out and fold it up, put it in the garage.
Yeah, well, it's gonna start snowing if you don't hurry up.
Well, I'm sorry.
I mean, it can snow next week.
We just have not had a lot of time for us to do that. But then, you know what I mean? It's a weekend. That's like a weekend thing. And every weekend for the past 3 weeks, we've been doing something.
Sorry.
No, it ain't your fault.
If
Malt liquor. Ah.
we forgot to buy our tickets.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys listen to Second Chance. I'm not a big country guy, but he's fun to listen to. Enjoy music. We're gonna go up to November 9th.
Mhm.
Angola, Indiana. The tickets are like $15.
Which is like 3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hour drive, but I mean it'll be a fun little trip. Get a hotel, drink, chill, enjoy the show. Yeah, it's no Little Dicky, but hey, it'll do.
I really miss him.
I do too. We enjoy going to our Little Dicky shows before he just got big and does like festivals and shit. 'Cause we go to a bar. Our last one in Michigan, went to the Loft in Lansing, Michigan, and watched Little Dicky. We got a seat. He was right there. We did a meet and greet. It's cool as shit. And we got in early. People were standing in line.
It was freezing.
And someone like walked in, so 4 of us walked in. 2 of us were me and you.
Yeah.
And we went upstairs. We got to stand there and not freeze anymore.
It was freezing that night.
But then after the show was over, we got to go right next door to this fucking awesome bar and grill. They had the best fried pickle spears you ever had. It's a pretty cool place too.
Speaking of fucking fried pickles, I didn't realize Meyer sold dill pickle chips. It's frozen.
Really?
That you put in a deep fryer.
We got some of those from GFS, but they're always soggy.
They weren't very good.
No,
But this is like a name brand thing, and I want to think that they might be better.
that's a good thought to have.
So, I think I might try them. Because this guy was kind of like us, and he was like a... he was probably like a college kid.
Yeah.
Walked in and bought a pizza,
Mm-hmm.
dill pickle chips, and a glass bottle of Mountain Dew with a bottle of tequila. I was like, huh.
Well, that's a good combo.
And then another guy sold orange juice, tequila, and a few other things. I was like, you're having screwdrivers. And he goes, I said, yeah, you're having screwdrivers.
Vodka and orange juice and screwdrivers.
Oh, it was vodka. Sorry.
Oh.
It was vodka and
I was like, tequila and orange juice. It might not
Ew,
be
that would
bad.
be nasty.
It might not be bad. I love the taste of tequila.
I do too.
Tequila.
Can I drink it though?
No.
Why?
You vomit in my car. And in the parking lot of the hotel.
I still fuck by night.
That's like that song, I just had sex. Doesn't matter, I had sex.
Doesn't matter if I vomit or not.
Yeah, she sure
Still
did.
fucking.
Sure did.
You're
Vomit in
like,
the car,
I
vomit
can't
in the
believe you
parking
did
lot.
that. I'm like, I vomit, I feel better. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's all you need. We can went to Taco Bell. What's the Taco Bell drive-thru? As soon as I'm leaving and pull down the street, she's like, pull over. I'm like, okay. And I just stopped, and she's like, ugh. She opened the car door. Fucking, ugh. And I didn't realize you vomited in the parking lot of the hotel.
Oh yeah. 2 or 3 times.
Oh my god, I went to this hotel. It was a jank-ass hotel. Really. Fucking some old woman comes out in the back room in her pajamas. I'm like, you realize you guys have to be out by 11. It was like 4 in the morning. Yeah, it's fine. It was a fucking mess.
Sorry.
It was a good time though.
Yeah.
Our early years.
Wouldn't do that now.
No. Anyways, I'm McStud.
I'm Mrs. McStud.
And we'll catch you guys tomorrow for Sunday Night Walker football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, bitches. Oh, fuck me in the ass.